Back with another one. Back with another one. How y'all feeling? Uh Still on this homecoming wave part two. All right, before I get into what I want to talk about, let's do this again. I just dropped the pop-up shop I'm doing in the Bronx this Saturday, December 16th. I'm doing a drop for the Bronx, not for the Bronx, but I didn't do a pop up yet in the Bronx, so that's why I'm doing this pop up in the Bronx. I dropped these new sweatsuits, three new colors. You see the sweatsuits, the other sweatsuits, you know what I'm talking about. But I dropped three new colors. I didn't drop them online. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to kind of do this drop for um for the pop up that I'm doing in the Bronx. Whatever I got left over, I will put online. But if you want these sweatsuits, they some dope colors. They're gonna be limited. Come to the Bronx. Go look at my IG. The address is there. It's from 2 to 6. Make sure you pull up. And I did not even add that in the caption. So let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. I did not add that in the caption. And this has a lot of views already. 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to do this drop for this pop up in the Bronx. The time is from 2 to 6. That's how we doing it. Okay, 2 to 6. All right, had to fix that, y'all. I'm sorry. So time is from 2 to 6. All right. Now let's get into what I wanted to talk about. Y'all did Serious Jones dirty, man. Like Serious Jones wasn't that bad. Like I've heard or watched people have worse performances than Serious Jones. If you actually sit there and pay attention and listen to him, he was saying some shit. He was saying some shit. And this is not to take nothing away from Geechee Gotti. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti was extraordinary as usual. Geechee Gotti always pulls up for the big moments and get busy and do what he got to do. It's never no disappointment with Geechee Gotti. You know, he's very, very consistent. Consistent. I don't want to take nothing from him. The only thing I want to take from him is that 6X leather. That was a big leather. It was very big. It was about 6, 7X. But that's pretty much it. Geechee was incredible. If Geechee laid on the floor, he'll look like water. So that's the only thing I think I wanted to take away from him was the leather. Maybe they just didn't have it in his size when he went, and he was, last minute he was trying to get it, and he just said, fuck it, give me the 6X. But other than that, man, Geechee is always on point. Geechee is super fire all the time. And ain't nothing you really can say about Geechee. If Geechee jumped in the air, it'll look like it's about to rain. It'll just be one big cloud in the venue. Yeah, but like the roof can't. But other than that, Geechee was fire as usual. I had Geechee going into the battle, of course, just because I like Jones now in a smaller room. I do like the way Jones switched up his style, like of rapping. He be punching now. He be having some lines in like back to back to back. I don't think y'all be paying attention fully. I think for the bigger stage, this is just my opinion. He don't have the stage presence for the bigger stage. Because you're getting that bigger stage, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. But I like Jones in them smaller rooms and them smaller settings because he be saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? So taking the battle, going to the bigger stage, I had Geechee going into the battle, and it's hard to beat Geechee on a big stage. In a small room also, Geechee always come prepared and he always on point. So shout out to Geechee. But I really feel like y'all did Serious Jones dirty. I really feel like y'all did Serious Jones dirty. I feel like when y'all want somebody to win, y'all gonna let them win. I said this numerous times. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when y'all want somebody to win, y'all gonna allow them to win. Y'all are going to allow them to win, and that's not too good, man. I don't know. But yeah, y'all did Serious Jones dirty. Y'all did Serious Jones dirty. All right, but Swamp and Lou Castro, right? Swamp and Lou Castro. Lou, Lou Castro to me was sounding too much like Twerk. All right, Lou Castro to me was sounding too much like Twerk, and I don't know. That's what I got from it. I don't know. Let me know what y'all got from it. He just sounded a little too much like Twerk. I think Swamp had two very good homecoming performances and showings. Um, I think Swamp was dope, and I think in both of his battles he showed it. And that's it. I think somebody needs to give Swamp. I don't want Swamp started where he was he was going up, and then it kind of got stagnant. And you're right, it might have got stagnant because people was not taking him. I think the him and Verb was perfect, and it would have put him at a very good place in his career. That not happening. I really think that should have happened. Now, people would say, me, why don't I take him, right? And I heard Swamp called me out before, and I think it's dope that he called me out. Super dope. I don't see nothing wrong with him calling me out, right? I'm just not into taking battles that's not big. I just don't think me and Swamp is a big battle, or that many people want to see that battle. Now, if it was a battle I felt like a lot of people wanted to see, I would do it. But I feel like Swamp has some battles he can take before me that people want to see, and me as a fan would want to see. I mean, I'm mad at the him and A Verb. I don't know how that's ever gonna go down now because Verb clearly ain't messing with URL. I don't know if Swamp will go over to RBE, but if he would, then that'd be super dope to get over there if he could get over there and go to also. But I feel like that battle just needs to happen, no matter how you put it. I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like that battle needs to happen. I don't know how y'all feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But other than that, y'all just Serious Jones dirty. That's one. Geechee Gotti killed as always. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but if he would have went to the top of the balcony and jumped off, it would have looked like a storm was coming. You know, the 8X light blue jacket would have took over the whole building. Big cloud. Look, cool. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. It was fire. And let me say this though. That jacket was fire though. That jacket was fire. That's the A, but that cost a little bit of money. That's about 1,800 for that jacket. For that one, that specific color with that one. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. The words on the back was just mad big. But that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I'll get on here later on, and I'm gonna talk about some other whatever battles I still got to talk about. Do I really need to talk about Suge? And I could talk about Suge, Rex and Chess. I kind of spoke about that when it happened, man. I think that battle still needs to happen. But what else? Arsenal and Hustle. Maybe I'll talk about Suge and Ace Amin and Arsenal and Hustle together. That'll be the next joint I do. But other than that, listen, man. I mess with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Slick Talk God, Slick Walk Nation. I'm out of here.